Hey nerds, today I'm diving into my personal ranking for the movies in Phase 5 of the MCU so far. I'll be ranking 5 films from cosmic adventures to irreverent anti-hero antics and politically charged superhero drama. Let's get started right now. Welcome back to the Nerd Social. I'm Nathan. If you want to skip ahead of the intro to my rankings, check the chapter links below. Before we dive into the rankings, a quick note on where we stand in the MCU right now. We're nearing the end of Phase 5, with the Thunderbolts set to close out this chapter in May of this year, and Fantastic Four is set to kick off Phase 6 this summer. I'm doing this video to provide extra context for my review and rating for Captain America: Brave New World. There is a link to the review I dropped for that movie a couple days ago above if you haven't seen it. Now, let's break down my ranking for Phase 5. So at number 5 for me is Ant-Man and the Wasp: Quantumania. So Quantumania is visually inventive and packs some quirky fun moments. However, its narrative feels overstuffed, underdeveloped, straying from the usual focused comedic Ant-Man formula. Despite a truly standout performance from Jonathan Majors, the film's excessive CGI and crowded cast leave it feeling like a really inconceived movie from the get-go, unfortunately. Honestly, without Jonathan Majors in this film, it'd probably be at the very bottom of the 35 films that Marvel has made so far. Coming in at number 4, I have The Marvels. This film juggles the stories of Carol Danvers, Miss Marvel, Kamala Khan, and Captain Rambeau. It's energetic and full of exciting set pieces, yet the film's editing and rush narrative sometimes make its emotional beats and tie-ins feel underexplained. The villain is also very weak and forgettable, while it does have memorable moments, usually including the ebullient Iman Vellani as Kamala Khan. It doesn't quite achieve the cohesion of top-tier Marvel entries for me. Number 3 is Captain America: Brave New World. This film heralds in a new era with Sam Wilson stepping into the role of Captain America on the big screen. It offers thrilling action sequences like an impressive third act battle and an aerial fight in the second act, as well as heartfelt emotional moments between Sam and his allies. However, the committee-written script feels watered down and predictable, and some character arcs, especially for the female lead, are underdeveloped, and some other actors are just totally underutilized. Still, strong performances by Anthony Mackie, Harrison Ford, and Carl Lumbly keep it solid, even if at times it doesn't fully rise to the occasion. Number 2, I have Deadpool and Wolverine. This movie is an audacious, boundary-pushing team-up that delivers nonstop action, razor-sharp humor, and plenty of R-rated irreverence. It's a wild, self-aware ride with plenty of memorable cameos and a bold mix of gore and wit. Even though not every joke lands perfectly, and honestly, it doesn't really hold together as a movie with a narrative that makes sense, the film is one of the most fun entries in Phase 5, and it stands out for its unapologetic, over-the-top style. And we come to my number 1. Topping the list is, of course, Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3. This film is the cinematic high point of Phase 5 for me so far, delivering unmatched cosmic humor, tear-jerking heart, and epic visuals. It provides a satisfying conclusion to the Guardians trilogy, balancing darker themes with humor and leaving a lasting emotional impact. Strong character arcs and rewatchability make it a standout entry in this phase. To explain further why this is at the top of my list, I say that Brave New World is more of a movie with a sensible plot than Deadpool and Wolverine, but Deadpool and Wolverine is just more fun. Guardians 3 has a great plot and great acting, and it's hilarious. It's honestly the most rewatchable of the movies that have come out this phase. So that wraps up my ranking of Phase 5 movies so far. Each film brings its own pros, but my top pick, Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3, clearly stands out as the most compelling entry to me. And if you'd like to see my ranking of all 35 films, I've updated my master list, and I'll be posting this on the community tab of our YouTube page and on our Facebook page. Remember, this video is just part of the larger MCU journey. I may come back and go through my full ranking here of MCU movies once I see the Thunderbolts and we are done with Phase 5. And maybe I'll do a separate video of the TV shows from Phase 5 and 4 before Phase 6 begins. Let me know down in the comments if that's of interest to anyone. So it's been a rocky a few years for Marvel since Endgame, partially due to the pandemic and partially due to the fact that the previous CEO of Disney made the studio churn out too much content. I've actually liked a lot of parts of films from Phase 4 and 5, and a handful of films in these two phases are in my top 10 or top 15. And out of 35 films, that's not too bad. After you have seen Captain America Brave New World, what did you think and how would you rank it? Does your ranking match mine? Let me know your ranking in the comments below. Please don't spoil this movie in the comments as it's just coming out today. I'll drop a separate spoiler video for that discussion. If you enjoyed this ranking, don't forget to like and share. It helps our channel grow. For more in-depth analysis of film and TV, subscribe and hit the bell icon for alerts. See you in the next one. Bye guys.